Okay, so game two. This is the game where you will be invaded, and we have to now go like the reverse process. How do you deal with an invasion, especially with a late invasion? But now the question is, where do you think black should play right now? Your opponent, where do you think he should play? It's the same situation, similar situation to what we talked about, so that's why I'm asking you. Two choices, which one? If you're black.
You're saying two choices. I don't know which two
Remember?
you're talking about,
Okay.
J17 or
Remember
J16.
remember this shape? It's the same as before.
Yeah, yeah,
White is pressing
yeah,
down
yeah.
on black. Black has two choices. Remember I told you, black has only two choices.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, black
So,
has more choices, but we stripped it down for
yes.
simplicity's sake. We stripped it down to just two. Which two,
So
by the way?
the hane is not going to work because white's too strong. So extend
Yes.
J17.
Very good. Yes. White is too strong. You're correct. And so in this case, hane is just too dangerous. So we have to, black pretty much has to play J17. That's the only move. Black has to play it. In the game, black plays here, which is neither that nor this. It's a third option. The question is now you're actually white, you're not black. So what do you do when you see this? Like you were expecting one of the two, and now this happened.
Okay.
What's your instinct? What does it tell you?
Well, my instinct is to extend to J16.
Uh-huh.
The shape is cuttable, but I don't think it works.
Why doesn't it?
If I go,
Like, you know what he was supposed to do, and he didn't do it, which means there's probably got to be a punishment. There's probably going to be something that he's missing here and something that you could do.
well, if I go to J17,
Okay?
I'm sort of expecting him to go J16.
Probably yes. That's the aggressive response that you should. Of course, if he goes there, J18, and just allows
Then
you
I connect.
to, yeah, then allows you to connect, or even maybe you can do this, extend
Yeah.
and cut him, and if he goes like 4 and you go 5, and you just cut off the H16 stone, that's perfect. I mean, he's crawling on the second line, and you're just cutting off the stones. This is wonderful for white. But yeah, you're right. You have to expect the worst. So probably, if you do this, he's probably going to cut. And then the question is what to do. You have to remind yourself
J,
that that's the problem. That's why black shouldn't play like this, because those stones are not very strong. They're not strong enough for such frolics. So as long as you can save the one
well,
stone,
I've got, yeah.
you need some liberties for your one stone. So you need to extend
Yes.
somewhere.
Yeah. So if I go to J18,
Okay, let's try that.
I've extended my liberties, but I don't really have anywhere to go after that.
Well, after that you have K18.
Yes.
So for example, he plays like
So
4, you go here, that's a threat. he has to connect 6, right?
Yeah. You
And
got to go to 4, H18.
yes, 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 yes. And then the question is, can he play this one or not? This is a little bit more difficult, but we can simplify it. We can imagine that actually instead of going down, you can just go left. Just try to
Yeah, that's
expand your space a little bit more. If your space becomes big enough, his 5 stones will just die because they don't have enough territory. They don't have enough space for 2 eyes. So for example, black covers, you play here, black extends. What next? Time to attack. Time to minimize the space of the black group. So what do we play?
okay. K18.
Yes, K18, that's a threat. How should black respond? You're threatening to play M18 next and black is dead.
M18 is black's next move, I think.
Okay. How many liberties does black have?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so as long as you have more than 4, you got this. So you can even probably just play something as silly as this. Take away a liberty, and black is down to 3, and that's it, maybe? Or maybe you could do something like, I don't know, maybe you could do this, just some kind of connection.
Black P19
P.
threatens to connect under.
Okay. What do you do? This is actually a mistake and it's immediately punishable. So it's a good question that you asked this. So now think of how to punish this.
R18.
Okay, let's again read this. R18, black will play the connection, right? Black will play Q19.
Yeah.
What next?
R19.
R19, O19, connect, right? How many liberties now does black have?
1, 2, 3, and I got 2.
Yep, so you got to do better than that. If you play this way, this way, this way, this way, it's 2 versus 3.
And it
Got to be something better.
doesn't work.
There is something better. We need to reduce the amount of black's liberties. And you can do that.
Oh, yeah. O19.
Yes. When? Now or later?
I think in the next one,
Yeah, so you could
do M19.
wait, right now?
Well, the way you've got it set up, you could do L18.
No. If you do, wait, are we looking at the same thing? I've got it back to
Yeah.
I've got it back to here, right? If you do L18 right now, then black will just connect. Wait a second. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Let me stop Telegram here.
Yeah, you can't be going.
Black will just connect here, and black is all connected. So that's the thing. You have to, when black does this, you have to start using this weakness. You have to not let him connect.
All right, what if you play R18
Yeah, you play R18, black connects.
and now go S18?
Okay, that's an idea. That's an idea. Yeah. So you're not going here, which will only give you 2 liberties, and that's it. But you can go here and give yourself 4 liberties in the corner.
Yeah.
Possible. That's possible. But there is an even easier way, which is just forcing. It's completely forced, and there's just zero way for your opponent to do anything. Which is, if you go here and here, black now has 3 liberties and white has 2. But like you said before, if you throw in that will reduce the amount of black's liberties. So you could do this, and that's the trick. You give up a stone, you sacrifice, and now you're Atari. And you see what happened? Because of that throw-in, when black connects, black is now down to 2.
Yes.
And now all you got to do is just Atari, and it's dead. That's why I said that this move is a mistake. And like whenever you see this, you're like, okay, he's dead. Atari, throw in, Atari, and died. He died. So that's just not going to work. Whenever you see that there's that stone over there, and you know that there's that, you can capture that stone, and then suddenly black tries to connect, that stone is still weak. So black owed you a move there. Black had to protect at R18 first. He didn't, so he died. So that's the problem. Black is dying here. The entire group is dying, and that's why that's the punishment. I mean, even if you cannot find this in the game, but this move should be immediately, it should pop into your head, because that is the move that black was supposed to make. This is the move that black has to play. This is the one and only, pretty much. And if black doesn't make this move, but black makes something else, whatever it is, you have to immediately say, huh? You didn't play that move? That's the only move. Now I play it. So whatever black plays, unless of course black plays something like this, then okay, now you cannot play here, but you could still play maybe this one and just threaten. So that's the thing.
Okay.
Okay, so you got the stone. Black played here. Question, what to do? How do we respond to this? Or if not respond, what do we do? Do we respond? Do we not respond?
Well, now J17.
Okay, sure, but let's, okay, yeah, I agree. Sorry, I forgot that it's still there. Yes, J17 still works, and it's devastating. Yeah, if you do that now, you probably win the game. But let's imagine that black doesn't have that weakness. Let's imagine, just for argument's sake, let's imagine the game is like this. And black still played this move just now, this one, S19. Then what?
Okay. Well, now I'm wondering, I don't think S17 works.
S17. No, S17 doesn't work. That's the classic situation, right?
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Every time you do something like this, it just doesn't work, right? If you cut on the second line, that stone just gets captured. That's a classic captured stone.
Right.
Same thing here.
Right,
you do that thing. Oh, sorry.
It doesn't work.
I forgot that there's
So,
a stone here. Yeah, so
what about R14?
R14. R14. Oh, interesting. Okay. Why? What's your thinking behind it? Why R14? What are you trying to do? Bruce, are you there? Okay, something froze.